Have you ever thought that a Roman emperor could teach you how to succeed in today's world? You might be surprised to learn that success isn't determined by major decisions alone, but by small daily actions. Surprisingly, you can learn this from Marcus Aurelius. That's right. One of history's greatest emperors didn't just win battles, he conquered himself. The question is, can you apply these lessons to transform your life? Welcome to Wisdom Daily. Today, we're going to explore 10 success secrets from Marcus Aurelius, a philosophy of life that could change the way you see and live your life. Let's dive in right now. Lesson 1. Focus on creating value. The first question you should ask yourself on your path to success is, what value am I bringing to the world? The answer may not always be clear, but it is the key to success. Marcus Aurelius, one of the founders of Stoicism, taught us, what isn't good for the hive isn't good for the bee. This statement is powerful. It reminds us that success doesn't come only from doing great things for ourselves, but also from creating value for our community, society, and the people around us. Creating value can be understood in many ways, but one thing is clear. You truly succeed when you help others achieve what they desire. Imagine a moment in your life. You meet a friend or a colleague and show them a solution to a problem they're facing. They thank you for your help, and you realize that what you did not only solved their problem, but also gave you satisfaction. That is true value. Creating value is a long-term journey, not just a one-time action. Shifting your focus from me to we helps you recognize that true success only comes when you contribute to your community and those around you. That's how lasting value is created. Now ask yourself, am I creating enough value for others? If not, it's a sign you need to rediscover your life's purpose and contribute what you can to society. Think about what you can do each day to help others. It might be helping a colleague, assisting a friend, or simply sharing a piece of advice from your own experiences. When you create value for others, you're building success for yourself. Now that you know how to create value, next we'll explore how to narrow your focus and prioritize what's truly important. Lesson 2. Narrow your focus. Is this truly necessary? Marcus Aurelius emphasized this question to help us identify what really matters in life. In reality, most of us are caught up in tasks that aren't truly important and often get distracted by things outside our control. Sometimes, we try to do too many things at once and miss our most important goals. Ask yourself, are you spending too much time on things that don't help you achieve your main objectives? Are you trying to please everyone or busy with tasks that don't provide real value to you or others? This is the moment to narrow your focus. Apply the 20-80 rule. Focus on 20% of your priorities, the most critical goals, to create 80% of your value. It could be as simple as writing down your yearly or weekly goals and choosing only the top 5. Then, devote all your energy and time to these 5 objectives. Warren Buffett, the famous investor, shared a simple yet effective strategy. Write down 25 goals, then select only the 5 most important ones. And the rest? Forget them. Don't let them distract you. Only by focusing on what truly matters can you achieve significant results. Try applying this strategy today. Write down your 5 most important career and life goals, then channel all your energy towards them. The remaining goals don't need to be completely discarded, but they shouldn't dominate your life. Once you start applying this method, you'll notice positive changes in both your professional and personal life. When you've narrowed down your focus, the next crucial step is maintaining consistency and discipline in your actions. Discipline isn't just about working hard, it's about acting correctly at the right time. Let's discover how discipline can sustain your progress in our next lesson. Lesson 3. Apply discipline to action. One of the most crucial factors that maintain your progress towards success is discipline. When thinking about discipline, we often associate it with strictness and hardship. However, in reality, Discipline is what helps you overcome exhaustion, setbacks, and continue to adhere to your goals. Marcus Aurelius clearly stated in his writings, "Discipline is the foundation of sustainable success." He emphasized not only hard work, but also the importance of doing the right thing at the right time. You can work very hard, but without discipline, you may easily become exhausted, feel lost, and lose direction. The crucial question to ask yourself is, am I acting with discipline and purpose? Discipline isn't just about forcing yourself to work. It's also about knowing when to stop and when to proceed. Marcus Aurelius advised us to act purposefully, with clear plans, and to avoid distractions from external factors. An essential part of maintaining discipline is distinguishing between what you can control and what you cannot. According to Stoicism, you must accept that many aspects of life are beyond your control. Rather than worrying about them, focus on what you can change and manage. Adopting Epictetus's teaching on discerning controllable from uncontrollable factors can help you remain calm and composed when facing challenges. For instance, someone working in a highly distracting and stressful environment might feel overwhelmed. Instead of getting caught up in uncontrollable elements, they can focus on managing their tasks effectively, prioritizing work, and preventing external factors from disrupting their progress. Discipline is key to sustainable progress. It doesn't mean overexerting yourself, but acting purposefully, persistently, and knowing when to act or be patient. We all know discipline is crucial, but have you ever sacrificed something significant for your goals? Share your story in the comments and let us know what you've learned from your sacrifices. Next, we'll explore the importance of sacrifice according to Marcus Aurelius. Lesson 4. Embrace sacrifice, another vital lesson. Marcus Aurelius shared with us is the necessity of sacrifice on the journey to success. To achieve significant goals, you must recognize that sacrifice is inevitable. Sacrifice isn't merely giving up comfort, but choosing more valuable long-term benefits in your pursuit of success. In Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius consistently emphasized, sacrifice is necessary if you want to achieve higher goals. This means sacrificing smaller, temporary pleasures to gain lasting outcomes in the future. True success doesn't come from how much money you have or how comfortable your current life is. It stems from your persistence and willingness to sacrifice temporary comforts for future investments. For example, many people choose to sacrifice short-term pleasures like leisure activities, entertainment, or rest to concentrate on long-term objectives. An athlete may skip social gatherings to dedicate time to training for an upcoming competition. An entrepreneur might give up a stable job to invest time and resources into a challenging new business venture. Understanding these sacrifices lead to greater rewards later. The essential question to ask yourself is, am I willing to sacrifice temporary comforts to achieve greater goals? If the answer is yes, you're on the right path. If not, reconsider what you're prepared to trade off. Accepting sacrifice doesn't mean ignoring important aspects of your life. Rather, it's about choosing what matters most for your long-term career and life. Remember, lasting success isn't about immediate gains. It's about looking further ahead, understanding the value of sacrifice, and investing time and effort into worthwhile endeavors. By doing this, you'll see that success isn't just a destination, but a continuous journey. Once you've embraced sacrifice, you'll realize that your surroundings significantly influence your success. The people and situations you encounter daily impact your growth. Let's explore how to create a suitable environment to reach your goals in the next lesson. Lesson 5. Choose the right environment. There's a famous saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This quote from Jim Rohn highlights an undeniable reality. Your environment deeply affects your development and success. Marcus Aurelius recognized this principle long before Jim Rohn articulated it. In his Meditations, Aurelius warned against wasting time in relationships or environments that don't elevate you. The environment surrounding you will determine whether you can reach new heights or remain stagnant. How can you choose the right environment? It's crucial to identify the people and environments you wish to associate with, ensuring they contribute positively to your growth. Your community, friends, colleagues, and even the information sources you consume significantly impact your development, for instance. If your goal is to become a successful investor, avoid associating with people who harbor negative attitudes toward money and success. Instead, seek individuals who can share effective strategies and experiences that can aid your growth. If you're aiming to be creative, immerse yourself in creative communities where you can exchange ideas and learn from others. The critical question to consider is, are you spending your time in environments that foster your growth? Evaluate the people you frequently interact with and ask yourself if they encourage your development or hold you back. If the answer isn't positive, it's time to change your environment. Start creating more positive connections and seek out people with similar goals and ambitions. The key is choosing an environment that consistently challenges and motivates you to improve daily. Don't remain trapped in unsuitable environments, as they will pull you backward instead of propelling you forward. Equally crucial is time management. Time is your most valuable asset, and learning to reject distractions to focus on essential tasks is vital. In the next lesson, we'll explore strategies to optimize your use of time. Lesson 6. Protect your time. Rigorously, time is our most valuable resource, yet many only realize its importance when it's too late. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." Ask yourself honestly, are you managing your time effectively? We live in a world full of distractions, from messages, phone calls, and social media, to countless minor tasks that consume significant amounts of our time. Without control, you may find yourself spending valuable hours on activities that don't contribute real value. Consider this simple yet impactful example. Have you ever spent an entire afternoon aimlessly scrolling through social media without a clear purpose? Or perhaps lost an entire morning answering non-essential emails while your important tasks remained incomplete? Such activities inadvertently rob you of precious time that could be spent on genuinely important tasks. The key to protecting your time is learning how to say no. You must be able to reject tasks and distractions that do not align with your primary goals. Renowned investor Warren Buffett famously said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." This statement holds profound wisdom. Learn to protect your time as if it were your most precious asset. By rigorously guarding your time, you also protect your career, health, and mental well-being. Recognize clearly that you cannot regain lost time, and if you don't value your time, no one else will. Protecting your time is integral to maintaining control and achieving sustainable success. Plan carefully, prioritize effectively, and strictly. Protect your schedule to use your time for truly important activities. Next, we will discuss another critical factor in achieving lasting success: the value of living below your means. Lesson 7. Live below your means, one of the keys to sustained success is knowing how to live below your means. Many people mistakenly strive to meet the standards set by others, or attempt to mimic the image of success portrayed on social media. Living below your means doesn't imply deprivation. Rather, it involves managing finances wisely, adopting an appropriate lifestyle, and spending only on essential items. Marcus Aurelius taught, "Life is not about possessing many things, but about clearly understanding what truly matters." When you live below your means, you have more time and energy to focus on long-term goals, instead of chasing after superficial material possessions. You won't find yourself caught in a cycle of earning more merely to sustain an extravagant lifestyle that is unnecessary. Ask yourself, are you spending money on what you truly need, or simply to impress others? Many people today tend to spend money on non-essential items or live beyond their financial means. This behavior keeps them stressed and perpetually unsatisfied. Consider Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest individuals, who still lives. In the house he bought in 1958 for just $31,500. He does not live extravagantly. Instead, he invests in genuinely valuable assets: intellect, career, and wise financial decisions. The benefit of living below your means is financial and mental freedom. You won't need to worry about maintaining a lifestyle you can't afford. You can save, invest in genuinely valuable opportunities, and most importantly, find happiness and satisfaction in what you currently have. Remember, living below your means doesn't equate to deprivation. It's about managing your finances wisely, spending on lasting value, and moving closer to achieving your significant life goals. By adopting simplicity and wisely managing your finances, you'll find it easier to focus on important goals. In the next lesson, we'll explore how simplicity in your work can contribute to long-term success. Lesson 8. Keep it simple and excel at your work. We live in a world increasingly characterized by complexity. Technology changes rapidly, tasks multiply, and demands grow continually. However, amidst this complexity, Marcus Aurelius advises us, don't argue about what a good person should be, just be one. Sometimes, simplicity is the key to success. Excelling at your work doesn't mean performing tasks superficially or merely ticking boxes. It involves focusing on the quality of your work, ignoring distractions, and completing tasks to the best of your ability. Consider a time when you were diligent, dedicated, and undistracted. Doing your job wholeheartedly provides satisfaction and yields worthy outcomes. Reflect on this question. Are you overly concerned with matters unrelated to your primary responsibilities? Often, we become entangled in unnecessary debates, irrelevant information, or extraneous activities that distract us from our core objectives. If you spend too much time contemplating issues unrelated to your primary goals, your current work will inevitably suffer. Keeping things simple helps you concentrate on what truly matters, minimizing distractions that do not add genuine value. Reduce sources of distraction and focus fully on excelling at your responsibilities. When you consistently perform well, success naturally follows. Excellence does not require you to perform countless tasks. Rather, focus on performing your tasks correctly and exceptionally well. By doing this, you'll find that success doesn't have to be complicated. Having discussed the importance of simplicity, we'll next explore another essential factor: adapting and learning from failures. Embracing challenges and setbacks will strengthen your path toward lasting success. Lesson 9. Always adapt and learn from failure. One of the core principles of Stoicism is accepting and learning from failures. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This teaches us to see difficulties not as obstacles to fear or avoid, but as opportunities for growth. Failure is not the end. It's a valuable chance to learn and improve. Indeed, viewing failures positively reveals that each setback carries lessons that propel you closer to success. Consider Elon Musk, one of today's most prominent billionaires. Before succeeding with SpaceX and Tesla, he faced numerous failures. Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy in its early days, and SpaceX experienced multiple rocket launch failures. Yet, instead of giving up, Musk learned from each setback, adjusted his strategies, and continued to persevere. Today, we see the remarkable outcomes of his persistent efforts. Ask yourself, do you view failures as opportunities to learn and grow? If you see failures merely as dead ends, progress becomes impossible. Instead, change your perspective and embrace setbacks as chances for development. Adapt to failures, use what you've learned to improve, and grow stronger. Every failure is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Don't fear setbacks. They are simply part of the learning process. Success may not be immediate, but each lesson from failure moves you closer to your goals. Finally, living according to principles rather than external rewards like money, recognition, or power is crucial for lasting success. We'll explore this concept further in our final lesson. Lesson 10. Live by principles, not external rewards. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that genuine success doesn't stem from money, awards, family, or power. Instead, true fulfillment comes from living by solid, unwavering principles. He taught that the good life isn't about what you acquire, but how you live. Many people who seemingly have everything still feel empty because they've overlooked core values in their lives. Money, fame, and power might offer temporary satisfaction, but they can't provide true inner peace or lasting fulfillment. Ask yourself, am I living according to my principles, or am I chasing external rewards? A person who lives by principles maintains consistency in their actions and decisions. They aren't swayed by external factors such as wealth or popularity. Instead, they act rightly because they believe in their values. Consider Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for his beliefs. Despite opportunities for earlier release, he chose to remain true to his principles, fighting for freedom and justice. Mandela wasn't motivated by power, fame, or money, but by compassion, fairness, and freedom for all. Living by principles isn't just about doing the right thing when no one is watching. It's about staying true to your values despite challenges. When guided by principles, external factors like wealth or power can't sway you from your path of integrity and righteousness. In conclusion, remember that genuine success isn't about material wealth or recognition. It's about your ability to live according to sound principles, maintaining your integrity in all circumstances. This approach naturally leads to lasting peace and satisfaction. We've now explored 10 invaluable lessons from Marcus Aurelius, a great emperor and Stoic philosopher who offered profound insights into achieving lasting success. From creating value, narrowing your focus, embracing sacrifice, and maintaining discipline to learning from failures and living by solid principles, each lesson holds a crucial message. Success isn't merely a destination. It's an ongoing journey, shaped by daily actions and steadfast principles. Thank you for watching Wisdom Daily. If you found this video valuable, please subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more insightful philosophical teachings. Share this video with friends if you believe they'll benefit from these timeless principles. What are your thoughts on these lessons? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us, and see you in our next video.